beginning of the show. This is a tester. Sitting on down here with my notepad, my big notepad. It's not a notepad, it's a joke. This is our test here. Okay, so it takes great courage. It takes great courage, my friends, to bring forth the character that is you into the world. It is one thing to know thyself, knowing thyself. It's great. It's very great to know thyself. It's a whole nother game to be who we are, to courageously bring who we are into the world. So my question to you today is, are you being yourself? That who you know yourself to be, are you bringing her, him, they, sorry, into the world? Or are you shrinking, getting small, getting stuck, frozen out of fear of change, perhaps? Change is a scary thing for many humans. At times it might involve change to not it might involve change to be who we are. It might involve our life looking completely different because we were not living a life that was truthful to ourselves. I will say that I at times have felt limited by a lot of things. I've limited myself. I've put limits on myself. And the only one responsible for where I am is me. The only one responsible for where I am in my life is myself. It can be easy for a lot of people to blame other things in our lives for why we are where we are. Yet the power lies in taking 100% responsibility and seeing we are the ones that make the change. So if there's any limits, there must be something stopping us, right? Stopping you, stopping me from being myself, from having the courage to be myself, from having the courage to bring forth who I am to the world, to bring forth my most authentic, most genuine character to the world. I liked myself better with the sweater on because this drink is very cold. I didn't plan this video. I didn't set up lighting. I didn't get dressed pretty. I didn't put that blind up so I could have better natural lighting. I probably ought to do that. This is my first video ever in this setup here, which I plan to be the mastermind, which I plan to be the place where we do all the cool things. At least that's my imagination in this moment. That's my game, the game that I'm playing right now. I'm playing a game. I used to play a lot of games as a child. Imaginary worlds. I have an imagination that runs wild, and I long to go back to it even more by eliminating distractions. And so when it comes to me having the courage to bring forth myself, there's a few pieces that are limiting me. There's some limiting beliefs that I have held in the past. One of them being, I'm not capable. I'm not capable to bring forth the greatness of what I am in this world, into this world, because it requires a lot of energy and power. And just sharing that right now is interesting, because the greatness and power that it requires is actually just me and being authentic. So it won't actually feel like effort. In fact, I realized that it feels like a lot more effort to to hold, to tie up this great power and energy. It's a lot of effort to constantly be, or not constantly, but to sometimes and often be fighting against myself and pushing myself down, you know? You see the tears, they come and they go. Just like laughter. Okay, so like I said, to know thyself is great. To read about who you are in a great book, in the Bible, in the Course in Miracles, or to discover who you are in a near-death experience, or to hear songs that sing about who you are, or to remember who you are in a plant medicine journey, medicine, psychedelic experience. These are all great things to remember and to know thyself. To know thyself is potent and important in this lifetime. That's why we're here, to know ourselves. And then there's the blessing and the gift, if we so choose. If we so choose. If we so choose to give ourselves this gift, that gift, this gift, of bringing forth who we know ourselves to be, to shift and align our character into that which we know ourselves to be. We'll probably be kind of laughing a lot because and our character will most likely be feeling really blissful. And be very joyful and lighthearted and, laugh a lot because it just feels really good to bring forth the character of who we really are. You know what I mean? So that's a gift. That's a gift we would give ourselves and we would give the world. We bless the whole world when we do that, if we do that. And it's a choice. And I'm not here to say that one way is better than another way. Like, if you want to lay on your butt and watch your favorite shows for the rest of your life, then you can do that. You can do that. And you will not be any less worthy or deserving or loved. You are loved, you are worthy, you are deserving. You are not never loved by God, by Jesus, like the love of life and of like this Father, Son. You see the sun? Does the sun limit its light to anybody? Does it say, oh, look at that person? That person's watching TV shows. That person's watching her favorite TV shows and eating popcorn in bed. Let's not shine our light on her because she's not deserving of love because she's doing that. Nobody does that. No actual true thing withholds love. Nothing true ever withholds love. The only thing that would ever withhold love is fear or ego, whatever, like this some idea that for some reason there needs to be restrictions of love, when really that's just not how it works here in this realm. And even when we think we are able to restrict love, that is still in the space of love. So even the person that is restricting love is being loved and is consumed by love. You can't escape love. And my heart is opening fucking big for this talk because I love love, and I feel a little bit drunk from the conversation. So that's why I'm here, guys. One of the reasons I'm here is because my character of who I know myself to be, like I know myself, right? Well, I'll just say it. I had a near-death experience at age 24, about 11 years ago now. And that was the first time I really did feel like I knew myself truly and fully, and felt who I am. And saw it, and it changed my life forever. Supports me greatly, that which I was shown when I was shown who I am. Potent, eternal light that is so bright that no matter how dark it gets, it just shines stronger, actually. It shines stronger in the darkest places. If it gets really dark, it shines brighter because it needs to illuminate the dark, you know? So after that experience, I completely changed my whole life. I didn't continue doing any of the things I was doing before. I left my job, I left where I lived, I stopped completely drinking. I all of a sudden had 0 friends. 0 friends. Well, I did have a friend, and one friend was my papa, my dad. My dad's always been a good friend of mine. He's a good friend, my papa. And nature, of course, and trees, and sunlight, sunshine, father, son, my ultimate father. And of course, Mother Earth, my beautiful, loving mother. And then my mom, too, became a better friend. I really do feel really friend. My mom now is my best friend, but I think as a teenager, I was a little bit bratty towards my mama. Attitude, you know. And I was more just heartbroken with my dad because he wasn't around anyways. He was too busy putting that white stuff up his nose. But so anywho, after that death experience, everything changed. I changed my life. I did so many fun things, epic things. I don't need to go into detail. Doesn't matter. What matters is that from that experience, from that near-death experience, I got the blessing of knowing myself, knowing who we are, and knowing that death is not a punishment or a sad thing. It's actually the most beautiful thing. It's the way we learn even more about love, about unconditional love, and about the true peace of God, the everlasting, eternal peace of God. It's where we learn more about how powerful we are. So, and ultimately it can give birth to bright light, to light. It gives birth to light. And so here now, fast forward to this present moment here, I see myself and I say, am I bringing forth who I know myself to be? Or am I watching my Swedish shows, my Swedish TV shows, and eating popcorn in bed? I think it's okay to do both. I am not here to condemn watching my Swedish shows. Don't take away my Swedish shows. And I am really deeply feeling that who I am loves to have conversations, loves to talk. I'm so curious about other humans. I'm so curious about the brilliancy of the mind of a man, of a woman. I'm so curious about the heart of man. I'm so curious how another human has moved through their challenges and their perspectives. I'm so curious about life in the human form. I am so curious, and I love great conversations. You guys might not know this. I'm sometimes very quiet. I don't talk a lot. But the truth of the matter is, I love great conversations, and I play and also feel shy, insecure, scared, and I play myself small. I make myself small. So how is that living who I am? Not really. So do I have the courage to be who I am, to bring forth who I am into the world? Do I have the courage to even show up when I feel insecure, when I feel scared, when I feel shy, when I feel, when I still have some energy of that I need to play small, because if I don't play small, I'll be threatening, or I'll be too much, or I'll be criticized, or I'll be judged, or I'll be attacked, or I'll be fucking put on the chopping block. Like, whatever it is. I won't be liked, whatever it is. Do I have the courage to bring forth that anyways? And not really take it so seriously, honestly. It's not meant to be taken seriously. None of this is meant to be serious, because if it's serious, it feels very inauthentic. Like, and it feels hard and stiff and weird. So it's interesting because people sometimes that are not taking shit seriously get judged in a serious way by people that are taking shit seriously. People are like, anyway, I don't need to get caught in what people this, people that. I sometimes think that's really interesting when people refer to other people all the time and whatever. Like, we can do that, but I guess I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. People this, people that, bitching. So yeah, welcome to the space where I will maybe, this is just what do you call it, a test. This is a test. This is a spontaneous test, this random early AM. And this is where I will maybe have like talks, talking. And then I will maybe, just maybe, there will be someone sitting right here with me. Right here. Let's see. Do you guys think there's enough space for another human to sit here and I can talk to them? I can ask them questions. I can look into their beautiful eyes and breathe slow and deep and just simply see the universe in their eyes, and then explore the universe with them by asking them questions that feel exciting to ask. And then we just like dive deep together and explore life through conversations that are present, that are authentic, that are vulnerable, real, raw, transparent, and whatever else they want to be. Funny, goofy, serious. We could even be serious, because you guys, we all know that when we're serious, that's actually kind of comical too. So we all got to play that part too to get our laughs on. So that's gonna be it for now. I think this is my test. Tell me what you think, if you think this would work. We'll talk more about this situation here in another episode, if you are so lucky to hear about that dark psychological thriller story. We'll do that another time. Thank you for being here. And seriously though, let me know. And yeah, maybe next time I'll actually change and get like dressed, you know, like make myself a little pretty for the camera. Ugh, God, that's disgusting. This is what I was comfortable wearing. Even this part is a part of my fashion statement. This part, it means at any moment I'll turn this down and I'll be in this space. And that's great, I love this space. This is my fashion actually. So this is pretty for me right now. Okay, thank you, bye.